The Acting Inspector General of Police, Noor Gabow, says the decision by President William Ruto to give the National Police Service financial autonomy is timely. Speaking to Citizen TV on the phone, Gabow said the move will go a long way in improving service delivery. The new order makes the Police Inspector General the accounting officer of the National Police Service, which means he will draft, defend, and receive budgetary allocations for the police service, as opposed to depending on the Interior Principal Secretary, as was the case before. Let's get more from our very own Hassan Mugambi.
President William Ruto's campaign pledge to free the National Police Service from over-reliance on the line ministry in its finances did not wait a day after his swearing in. Upon arrival at State House, Nairobi, his new operating base, the head of state penning an executive order giving the National Police Service financial autonomy with the Inspector General as its accounting officer. Speaking to Citizen TV on phone, Acting Police Inspector General Noor Gabow said, "We wholeheartedly welcome this move since this autonomy shall go a long way to empower the service, plan ahead and provide services in a timely, proactive and transformative way." Governance expert and former Chief Executive Officer of the National Police Service Commission, Joseph Onyango, said the move will effectively trigger performance of the Inspector General.
Now the Inspector General of the National Police Service can plan its work and will not have any excuse for any for work not done for whatever reasons, because you are given money, you make a budget, you have the autonomy on how to spend.
On his part, the National Police Service Commission Chair Eliud Kinuthia said the move will go a long way, not only improving services for Kenyans, but also bettering the working conditions for the Commission. Kinuthia says the 12-year delay since the promulgation of the Constitution they have been pushing for was finally realized.
And is the beginning of the National Police Service Commission and the Inspector General working the way they were required by law and ensuring that we are now fully responsible and answerable to the appointing authority in performance of our duty without pointing a finger or a room to say, I did not perform this because of another government agency.
This means that without consultations, Police Inspector General will be in charge of his operational and development budget that previously could only be accessed upon the approval of Interior Principal Secretary.
You have the position, you have the powers, Inspector General, but I have the money. You see? So it's contradicting. So for me to operate, I must depend on you. When that is cut, and the police is given its own budget, then it is very unlikely that there will be another body coming to interfere with the independent command.
The decision, according to Kinuthia, will trigger professionalism within the service and come in handy to ensure even the ward police commanders, better known as OCS, have the authority to incur expenditure to improve the working conditions in police stations.
I believe now we are in a position to enforce high integrity standards in our roads, in our traffic, for police officers to operate without asking for small favors from the public.
That police officers would be much happier, you know, even to go to transfer maybe in those what we call the hardship areas than remain in the city, because then the incentives for being there will be much more.
Commanding a budget of an upwards of 300 billion every year, Police Inspector General will also require appropriation knowledge. The National Police Service Commission saying it is ready for the task.
Capacity to execute and implement this executive order is there. We have qualified financial experts.
Even as the news come as music to the ears of the excess of 120,000 police officers in the country, the question of accountability and commitment to service must be answered at the helm for each and every coin to be put to its intended use. Hassan Mugambi, Citizen TV.